Hey, learn it. Learn it. With what? What's he up to?
A 95 speed hatchback.
Not bad.
He's already maxed out, bro. Like, his caps.
I don't know. I think he's a senior.
He's already maxed out.
Yeah, he's a red shirt. I'm looking at him right now.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing.
98 sound, 95 speed, 88
never know
carry,
what's going to happen.
90 change of
The
direction.
Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Trojans offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator.
Brings into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw for it. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Running back.
Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Oh, no.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Boilermakers heading quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's fourth down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
They gave up.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab on the shot. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make games all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, about that.
How far away did you move?
They had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Might as well give it to him again.
Okay.
And the defense
So
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Belt to ass.
He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down to 40.
You're walking around like me right now when I beat you.
Quick release on the RPO. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
No one is worried about
take a shot.
He keeps chiming
And it's
in.
incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long.
The disrespect, hallelujah.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining
This guy had a
factor.
perfect season once, right?
He only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Boilermakers will hunt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
You lost. You lost in the playoffs. How's that
Gets him yardage. They'll get him down at the 21-yard
Nebraska.
line. The coverage team able to
The season before, Nebraska actually had a
They
perfect
come to the
season.
line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
A win one. They ran it for a win one.
Shakes off the defense. Got to be smart.
He ran into a real run.
Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Man.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it off. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Just a short pass.
So I did this hard sell on a guy,
Such a
right?
great job by
Do
the
I have to
defense
keep
winning
that,
on early
like,
downs. What does that mean?
for the rest of the fucking recruiting now? Or should I
Yeah.
switch it back?
Just a nickel package.
No.
I'm taking
Stay with the
linebackers
hard-
off
stay with the hard
bring
sell.
on DBs to really cover more guys
It's right.
and have more speed on the
Yeah,
field.
it's right. I was. No, that's why I did it though. I had
Just
2
an
A's and I think a
obvious
B minus or
holding call
something.
there, and one that just
I needed it to
kills
jump
an
down.
offense's momentum. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think
Could you
about it. Let's see what
imagine?
they have on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him.
There's a
And
lot
the
of good
incomplete
jobs coming
pass
up in
on
that
3rd
2-star
down,
though,
but
if you
there
look.
is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
You like UConn, dude?
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
This North Carolina team's fucking got an 89 overall defense that I gotta play, dude.
That took every ounce of strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is
how great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
I think he's North Carolina in the other league.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Boyd. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds this big tight end. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
Or is it a coastal?
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play. And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. A lot of urgency for this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Motion from the back. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Makes the catch. It's paid. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25.
Where'd he play?
On the gun, wants to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
Play a game?
The best one.
I'm playing right
I think
now.
the open one, obviously, the flip.
Down
to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Reads it, fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Oh, damn.
Quick strike complete. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
You got a statue already up with me?
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He actually did everything on that one. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. It's
What happened with that one?
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
I gave it. Yeah.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell DBs, linebackers,
That was a beautiful league
nice
decision,
job
too, I
playing
must say.
fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score.
Oh, break a tackle. Shit, man.
Makes a 3rd down stop.
You can't hike that.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Got his man quickly. Catch on into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The throw to the outside is complete. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Like the negators for like the homes and shit, yeah.
Makes the catch. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Is that a tight end?
On target. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you and make big plays.
He'll throw on third down. Under fire. And the ball comes out right at the Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same ball. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
Wants to return it.
On this gay-ass college.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
I'll true.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Who were you playing with, Neil?
A solid game.
Oh. So you don't have time for us. That's a bet. Are you telling the truth that you didn't have fun? Or are you just lying? Oh, yeah. Hit that bitch, man. See, Dom, you get on my screen, bro, and now I start fucking losing.
That one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
He got that bad. He has bad juju,
Two running backs alongside the quarterback.
I just got fucking scored on.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely
I don't want that bad fucking juju.
Giving up size, still got him on the turn.
You bring that negativity and that bad juju.
On second down.
Yep, it brings that shit right in the chat, bro. It's crazy, right?
It's Wilkins.
For real.
Bringing the heat. Firing to the right, complete. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them the football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that want to be involved in the passing.
Dom fucking turned on my game, too, when I threw a pick. Motherfucker is bad luck, bro.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Don't watch my
The offense uses the timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
What?
The Trojans will have it first and 10.
Did you just hit her with some sexual harassment, fella?
Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense.
Yeah.
And it's caught inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
He looked at her, she dropped the trays and shit.
Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
And the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Is that okay with you, Dom? Is that fine, bro? Okay.
He's got it on the right. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's looking deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
Dash it.
No, my girl's like, this is what you want. That's very quickly.
It's an expired day.
Trying to run, it's Boyd. What a tackle in the
Cherry got a
backfield. He'll lose
pick.
6
That's
on the
awesome.
play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on that.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough.
That dude just fucking run and stab that bitch.
They've decided to try to go for
Who is that?
There. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And
he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left
yeah.
upright. They're back to within a touchdown.
17-10
is the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Little touch pass to the receiver. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing. Breaks into the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On the run, deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys.
Touchdown, Trojans! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Creates a little space. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here the turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown USC. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it. At this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down step.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. With the catch, it's Wells. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal. Goes upstairs. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American.
I'm about to hit halftime.
Rice came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Houston had to sweat things out.
I think Rafa said he can do it.
But certainly could have been worse.
If you have a big lead, you can do it.
A dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
undocumented.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Put this on paper.
No.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire.
Not if Rafa has an offer on it.
Convert through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Hand off from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Did you find him?
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Finds his back in the middle. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's a good stop for this defense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Aurora. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains inside the 22. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense is put together.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Quickly complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
Going for the marker on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so...